Right, Monday maths for this week. Our learning target is subtracting decimals with the same number of decimal places. So similar to yesterday, but we are subtracting, not adding. Although we might be doing some adding today as well. So our learning today is using these pyramids, which we have seen before. Let's have a quick recap of how we solve them. So in this number pyramid, each number is calculated by adding the two numbers underneath. So these two numbers here, the 4.88 plus the 1.06, if you add them together, you will get 5.94. Okay. We can also do the inverse. We can do it as a subtraction. So 5.94 take away 1.06 would give us 4.88. Or 5.94 take away 4.88 would give us 1.06. So seeing and understanding that relationship between adding and subtracting is really important. So let's have a go at this example here. We've got some numbers which we know, but we've got to work out those three missing numbers. So let's have a quick look here. So I'm going to need to use maybe some adding, but definitely some subtracting. So first one is these two squares here added together will give me 72.34. So I'm going to need to do a subtraction. So 72.34 take away 19.24 will give me this answer here. So let's have a quick look here. I've got my column subtraction. So starting on the far right, 4 hundredths take away 4 hundredths, 0 hundredths, 3 tenths take away 2 tenths, 1 tenth. Gets a bit trickier here because I'm going to need to borrow. I've got my 2 ones, take away 9 ones, which I can't do. So I'm going to have to borrow from my tens column. So that gives me 6 tens. I've got 12, take away 9 is 3. And then my 6 tens, take away 1 10 is 5. Okay, so now I've got 53.10 and I can fill that bit in there. Okay, so now I need to find out these ones. Now for this square, I need to do my 19.24 take away 9.04. So let's have a look. Here we go. 4 hundredths take away 4 hundredths, 0. 2 tenths take away 0. 2 tenths. 9 take away 9, 0. And 1 take away 0. You can always put a 0 in there if that helps me as a space holder. Is 1. So 10.20 is going here. Okay. Now I can do the same thing. I can do this subtraction here. So 53.10 take away 10.20 to work out this answer here. Okay. So as you go, as you do your column subtractions, put in your answers into the square because that will help you to do some of the other squares later on. Okay, so you're building what you've done to help you with some of the ones later on. So nice bit of problem solving there. This is your task for today. So you've got question 1, 2, 3 and 4 to solve all of those. What we'd really like to see is not just the boxes filled in, but your calculations as well. Okay, really important for us to see what strategy you're using and that you're using that strategy correctly, not just coming up with an answer. We want to know how you've come up with that answer. Okay, some of you as well might have an additional extension from yesterday's work. So if you did well with Sunday's work and if you finished that, you might find today in your answer booklet that we've given you a bit of an extra challenge based on what you were doing yesterday. So give that a go as well, and that should keep you busy for today.